If Kevin McCarthy were ever to become Speaker, essentially Donald Trump would be Speaker. He would not disagree with him ever. And you would have an outside party effectively running the House of Representatives, and an ethical one to boot. The story, as you know, that I tell in the book, I told because I think it's so characteristic. McCarthy and I were sitting on a plane flying back to Washington. This was in 2010. The midterms were about 6 months away, and we were having an idle conversation about who was going to win the midterms. And I said the Democrats would win, and he said the Republicans would win. And the movie started, and I was relieved to to escape to the movie. And we landed. I thought nothing of the conversation, and we went our separate ways. And that night, unbeknownst to me, he did a briefing for the press in which he told the press that everybody knew the Republicans were going to win the midterms, that he sat next to Adam Schiff on the plane, and Adam Schiff admitted Republicans were going to win the midterms. And so I didn't learn about this till the morning when the newspaper came out, and I was just aghast. I was astounded, and I sought him out on the House floor, and I said, Kevin, first of all, if we're having a private conversation, I thought it was a private conversation, but if it wasn't, you know I said the exact opposite of what you told the press. And he looks at me and he says, yeah, I know, Adam, but you know how it goes. And I was like, Kevin, no, I don't know how it goes. You just make stuff up, and that's how you operate, because that's not how I operate. But that is how he operates, and you cannot have someone with such little regard for the truth serving as the Speaker of the House. And indeed, this is, I think, one of the most destructive things of the last several years. Now, McCarthy was ahead of his time in his lack of devotion to the truth, but over the last 4 years, there's been this relentless assault by Trump and his acolytes on the truth itself. Probably best expressed by Giuliani, who said the truth wasn't truth, and Kellyanne Conway, who said that they were entitled to their own alternate facts. If we can't agree on very basic facts, if we don't have the same shared experience, democracy doesn't work. And so I think that's been one of the most corrosive things, which is this relentless attack on the truth. And I'm sure you feel it keenly as a journalist, because the press has been among the biggest targets for the former president and his acolytes. It's a autocratic playbook which says you need to discredit objective media. You need to persuade people that the only truth is what you tell them. And so we can't have another president like that, and we certainly can't have a Speaker of the House like that.